Guys, just for clarity, we'll do a few questions on tonight's game and then a broadcast section to preview the Liverpool match on Friday, which will be in Barbados from 9 o'clock Thursday morning. And then we'll do the newspapers.
What's your thoughts on tonight?
I felt we played with quality and spirit and the pace in the first half, and overall for the 90 minutes we looked very solid defensively. We were not tested at the back too much, tested but not in danger. And in the second half we lost a little bit the pace we played with in the first half, and were less creative and then couldn't finish the game off. So it was down to not make a mistake. And overall, I think it's a positive night for us, apart from the fact that we lost Olivier Giroud. Francis Coquelin looks less problematic, but Giroud looks to be out for Friday night.
Is it a bad one? Or?
In his statement, it doesn't look very good.
It was a bit of a weird game tonight, don't you think? Normally a quarter-final it might be a bit more intense.
I think it was intense, but they defended very well, West Ham, and didn't want to give us any space. And in the first half we were patient and kept the ball well on the ground and created some dangerous situations. But in the second half it was much more difficult for us because we lost a little bit the pace in our game.
So just to confirm, Giroud is a hamstring?
Yeah.
And Coquelin's
hamstring.
They're both hamstrings.
Did Coquelin do it when he went to the football?
Coquelin is a cramp.
Okay.
I don't think he will be out for Friday night.
You often say, you often say with hamstrings, you always tend to say it's
21 days.
Yeah, 3 weeks. So it'll be out probably for the festive.
It looks like that, we have to wait. Normally, nowadays, you do the scan 48 hours after the injury, so that will happen on Thursday, when we have a precise idea of what kind of grade his hamstring is. When you listen to him, the pain is quite big, but the grade is not always linked with the intensity of the pain.
Well betted well for you tonight. Good goal.
Yeah. He scored, and that will be good for him. He did last 90 minutes, so overall it's positive.
Arsene, you made 11 changes from the previous league fixture. Now you're through to the semi-finals. Will you persist with that policy of making wholesale changes, or now that you're so close to a final, will you?
I will, of course, when you look at our fixtures in January now, and February, it's quite. You cannot imagine that you play with always the same players in every single game. Will I change from Premier League game to Premier League game, or only in Carabao Cup? I don't know yet. I have to look at the fixtures to see what I do.
Arsene, you've now got, with the two legs of the semi-final, you've got 10 games in 36 days, I think it is, which just seems, well, demanding or crazy, depending on.
It is very demanding, especially because we have already a tough schedule behind us, and I will have to sit down and analyze very well what we can do. But overall, what is very worrying in my job, when you start to lose players, like Giroud tonight, after you cannot afford to lose another one, and that. So we have to see how I have to look how I can manage the schedule.
Do you worry this is going to put even more pressure on players like Lacazette to play through the pain if they've not got Giroud to turn things?
It puts more pressure on the rest of the squad, usually when you have injuries, of course, but I have still Walcott, can play, Danny Welbeck can play up front, Sanchez can play up front, so that's a possibility as well.
Okay, guys, we can move on to